Welcome to the Motion Gallerium. This is Unfaithful, a story about temptation, guilt, and the devastating cost of a single reckless choice. Connie and Edward Sumner appear to have the perfect life. They live in a beautiful suburban home just outside New York City with their young son Charlie. Edward runs a successful company, and Connie spends her days managing the house and family. On the surface, everything seems peaceful, but beneath that quiet routine lies a woman longing for something more: excitement, passion, a spark that's been missing. One windy afternoon, Connie heads into the city to run errands. The day takes a turn when a gust of wind knocks her off balance. A stranger appears to help, a charming, confident Frenchman named Paul Martel. The encounter is brief but electric. There's something in his gaze, something dangerous and inviting, that lingers long after Connie leaves. Back home, she tries to shake off the feeling, but Paul keeps returning to her thoughts. Days later, she finds herself near his neighborhood again, and curiosity wins. She visits his loft to thank him properly. His place is unlike anything in her world: cluttered, warm, and full of art, books, and mystery. He offers her coffee, and the air grows thick with unspoken tension. It's innocent on the surface, but we can see where it's heading. Their paths cross again, almost by chance, and what starts as harmless conversation becomes flirtation. Soon, Connie finds herself caught in a dangerous pull, a desire she can't ignore. The film lingers on this growing connection: the stolen glances, the hesitant smiles, the feeling of being alive again. Eventually, the line blurs. Connie gives in. The affair begins in whispers and half smiles but soon turns consuming. She sneaks into the city whenever she can, making excuses, chasing a feeling she's convinced she deserves. The scenes between them are filled with passion and tension, but also guilt, the kind that eats away at her the moment she returns home. Back in the suburbs, Edward starts to notice the change. Connie is distracted, distant, and oddly nervous. She's suddenly careful with her phone, defensive when he asks simple questions. He wants to believe her, but something deep down tells him she's hiding something. Connie's double life becomes harder to maintain. The guilt shows in her face, in her silence at dinner, in the way she clings to her son a little tighter. Still, she can't stop. The affair is like a fire that keeps her warm even as it burns her life down piece by piece. One day, Edward stumbles across small clues: a phone number, a forgotten item, a vague excuse. Doubt becomes suspicion. He hires a private investigator, who quickly brings him the truth: photographs of Connie with another man. Laughing, kissing. The images tear him apart. The woman he's loved and trusted is living a lie. Edward is shattered. The pain simmers quietly, but beneath the calm, anger builds. He confronts Connie indirectly at first, asking gentle, loaded questions. She denies, deflects, tries to protect what's left. But Edward knows. His silence becomes heavier by the day. Then one afternoon, he goes to Paul's loft. The meeting is tense, polite at first, but underneath, there's rage waiting to break loose. Edward looks around, sees signs of his wife's presence, her gifts, her memories scattered through this stranger's home. The sight breaks something inside him. In a moment of fury and heartbreak, he snaps. When it's over, the world goes still. Edward drives home in shock, his hands trembling, the weight of what he's done pressing down like a nightmare he can't wake from. He cleans up, hides the evidence, and sits alone in the dark. The perfect husband is now a broken man. Connie eventually learns what happened, not from a confession, but from the investigation that follows. The police question her, piece by piece uncovering fragments of the truth. Her guilt and fear consume her. Every look, every sound, every silence becomes unbearable. She knows her choices started all of this, and yet she still clings to Edward, desperate to hold their family together. The couple drifts between love, hatred, and regret. They still share moments of tenderness, small, human gestures that remind them of what they once had, but the past can't be undone. Their son remains the only thing grounding them, the reason they try to keep pretending everything is normal. As the investigation closes in, the weight of their shared secret becomes too heavy. One night, they sit in their car outside a police station, their son asleep in the back seat. Neither speaks. Both know what waits inside: justice, confession, maybe redemption. The silence between them says everything. Love, guilt, fear, and the quiet realization that what they've done can never be forgiven. The film ends not with closure, but with haunting uncertainty. Will they turn themselves in, or drive away to preserve what's left of their lives? The answer doesn't matter. The damage is done. Unfaithful is not just about infidelity. It's about what happens when desire outweighs reason, when longing turns to ruin, and when the search for passion ends in tragedy. It's a story about how easy it is to lose everything, and how impossible it is to ever truly get it back. Hit that subscribe button for more movie recaps. A small gesture to you, most meaningful to us.